Hello, everybody. My name is Christian, and I'm just going to be doing a quick showcase of my 2022 Honda Grom and some of the mods that I've done on it. Only have put about $300 into this bike total. Plan to do a little bit more, not too much. I'm pretty much almost done with this bike. But yeah, so I'm going to go in order of the cheapest mod to the most expensive. So first we have these clutch and brake levers off Amazon. I actually do not recommend getting these. I'm not even going to put the link in the description or anything because they're kind of garbage. If you look here, you can't really tell now on that one. There you go. There's wobble there. Kind of wobbly, not the greatest levers, but I actually broke my brake lever off moving my bike in and out of the house during a snowstorm, and the shipping was fastest on these, so I got these. The next mod, the next cheapest, will be these bar end mirrors, and I have both of them on. I might switch to just one, but they're actually really nice. You can kind of change the orientation a bit. You could probably put it over on this end if you want to, but it's shaped more to be actually on the bar end. But yeah, decent mirrors. You can see pretty well out of them. They don't vibrate too much going down the road, so pretty cool. Not super bad. The next most expensive mod that I have are these hand warmers or grip heaters. This is very necessary if you ride in temperatures around 35 and below Fahrenheit. I would turn on my instrument cluster, but my battery is totally dead right now because I accidentally left these on. And that's one thing. I believe these are the Oxford brand heaters. It doesn't say the brand anywhere. But one thing I do recommend is if you are going to get a grip heater, is I would follow the instructions and actually wire it to the ignition so that the heater unit cannot send power to the grips without the key being in the on position, because if you don't do that and just wire it straight to the battery, you end up like me and you leave it on and it stays on all night and it drains your battery totally, and you can't show your mileage and stuff on your video. But my mileage is currently at about 5,600 miles. I need to change the oil soon. So that's the third mod. That'll run you about 40 bucks. The levers will run you about 10, 15. Bar ends run you about 20. And the next most expensive thing will be the TST Fender Eliminator. Ew, so dirty. Look how dirty that Grom is. But yeah, TST Fender Eliminator. Got the high mount bracket. Don't have my plate on because I actually have super severely fucked up my license plate and actually broke it right there. So don't be like me and break your plate. But yeah, so got the TST Fender Eliminator Elite or whatever it is. Pretty cool. Mounts very flush. Looks very nice. Runs you about 70 bucks. Makes the bike look way better, getting rid of that whale tail. The fender is probably good if you ride in wet conditions a lot, like I do, but you know, I can get wet if it means looking a little cooler. So on to the next mod, but the fender eliminator just makes the bike look so much better. Like just, can't believe I left that thing on for so long. I actually just put this on yesterday, along with the next mod, the TST chain adjuster. This is actually a captive spool chain adjuster, so all you do is loosen the axle bolt and you turn this Allen key to the right to tighten. It has much more accurate read lines, and it is threaded so it can move the wheel backwards and forwards, so that if you over tighten your chain, you don't have to you know, loosen the nuts and then slap the back wheel to get it pushed forward and then retighten. No, you can just move it back and forth there, and it comes with a spool complimentary. Pretty neat. But that makes chain tightening way easier. The stock chain adjusters are garbage. Also, these stay in via this Allen bolt. They stay in the swing arm. So if you want to get your tire changed, for instance, you can just take your wheel off, take your axle bolt out, take your wheel off, and take it to a shop and maybe save a couple bucks on the mounting because they won't have to take it off your bike. Just put it in the car, take it on there. And so the next mod will actually be the chain itself, and it is very dirty. I need to, do not scold me on the chain. I know it's in shit condition right now, but this chain is actually a EK chain. It is a O-ring chain, much beefier than the stock chain. I wish I actually had my old stock chain to show you, but the stock chain stretches super fast, so I would get a new chain on there as soon as possible. That probably was my very first mod. Get a harder chain so that you can ride just as hard as you normally would, but not have to change your chain every 1,500, 2,000 miles, because I ride real hard, and that was about what I was having to do. So yeah, definitely get a new chain on this bike. Don't let it sit there with the factory chain, because it's a piece of garbage and very loud, very loud. And the last mod I have, and I think it was the most expensive actually, the I don't know, the chain adjusters might have been more expensive, but is the exhaust. And this is the quote-unquote Amazon exhaust, which is brand name Kemimoto or Ransoto. Jesus, I need to give this thing a wash. It's so dirty. Good Lord. But yeah, this is the Kemimoto Ransoto Amazon exhaust. It'll run you about $70. It comes with the pipe, so you remove the catalytic converter and for the stock pipe, and you get this pipe, and it mounts at the head there, and then your muffler mounts the header and attaches to the rear set there. And this is actually very sturdy, no movement. You know, it's like people on the subreddit, and I guess here too, I've seen some comments of people coming on YouTube saying that this is cheap junk and you need to stop buying Chinese crap. You know, I bought this exhaust because I don't have $300 right now to spend on a single mod for this bike. There were other things that needed to be addressed, but also the stock exhaust needed to be addressed because I wanted that motherfucker to be louder. So, you know, this exhaust is not the best exhaust. I run it without a baffle as well. It's not the best exhaust. It's not going to sound super great, but it'll definitely sound better than the stock exhaust. And while you save up for some money for a zoom loop or a man the box or something like that, this works just fine. I don't know. Let's see how much hate I get from that. But basically, that's all the mods I've done for this bike. I plan on changing... Oh, one more thing. Almost forgot. The batteries are dead, but I've got some underglow lighting for it. Not really going to mention anymore since the battery's dead and I can't showcase it. I guess I'll make another video about that. But that lighting kit was about $11. It connects via Bluetooth, and you got all sorts of color options for it. Makes the bike look really cool. Pretty fun. But I would definitely invest in a better kit. Spend about $30-40 on a kit or something, or even get your own controllers and strips and do your own thing. But the Bluetooth connectivity in the apps is pretty handy if you lose your remote or something like that. So, but yeah, this is my 2022 Honda Grom. Those are my mods, just real simple stuff, not super expensive. Gets the job done. Hope you like it. Have a good day.